To the day, but we could be tracking some severe thunderstorms later on this afternoon. We'll show you where coming up in just a few minutes.
And people around the state are remembering the true meaning of Memorial Day weekend to honor fallen veterans. See how thousands of soldiers are being commemorated around the state. Good morning, Colorado. It's 6 a.m. Sunday, May 29th. I'm Angelica Lombardi. Bonnie Silkman has the day off. Well, new this morning, two men are seriously hurt after being assaulted while riding their bicycles. They both have serious bodily injuries. The first attack happened just before 1 o'clock this morning on the 2100 block of South Corona Avenue. Officers say at least 3 people got out of a car and assaulted a cyclist who was then taken to Memorial Hospital. The second incident happened minutes later on the 1900 block of South Institute Avenue. Officers say it was an identical situation as the first. They say the victims do not know each other. If you have any information about these assaults, you're asked to call police at 444-7000 or call Crime Stoppers at 634-STOP. And next this morning, the train conductor who was killed after falling off the Royal Gorge Bridge has been identified. Investigators say Leslie Casey fell from a train car that was on its route through the canyon. Crews are still trying to piece together exactly what happened, but they do believe the train was moving when the 28-year-old fell to her death. It happened around 5:30 yesterday evening. There were more than 100 people on board the train. Deputies spent a lot of time interviewing people who may have witnessed Casey's fall. Passengers say the whole incident was very unsettling.
I did speak to the husband a little while ago. Of course, he's very upset, and I would just ask that everybody keep him in their thoughts and prayers.
The coroner will perform an autopsy to determine Casey's death. Of course, stay tuned to the networks of KRDO News Channel 13. We'll keep you updated with the very latest information on social media and online at krdo.com. We'll go ahead now and turn things over to weather. It's going to be a great start to your Sunday to continue our Memorial Day. Let's take a live look now out at Lyman along I-70, courtesy of our Riviera Network wireless camera. Look at that sun. Beautiful out there. Clear skies, nice and sunny. So let's turn things over now to Storm Tracker 13's Jay Polk. And Jay, how can we expect for the rest of this Memorial Day weekend?
Well, you know what? We can expect nice days during the early portion of the day. Then we can expect some showers and thunderstorms to redevelop as we go through the afternoons. Not only for today, but also as we go through our big Memorial Day holiday itself. So storms today. Some of them could be on the strong to severe side. That's mainly over towards the Kansas line. More rain is in the forecast as well as we go into the early portion of that 7-day outlook. We'll show you just what those rain chances are in a few minutes. Live HD Doppler radar, not really too much to look at as we go through this morning. A few light showers and over towards the New Mexico and Oklahoma lines. Outside of that, not really too much else that we're tracking for you as we go through our 6 o'clock hour. 47 in the Springs right now, 51 in Pueblo, 53 in Lamar, 52 in La Junta, 49 in Canyon City. Temperatures as you go west of Canyon City into the high country are sitting in the 20s and 30s, pushing 40 in some places. Salida is sitting at 39. Alamosa has 38. Leadville has 25. So as you head out and about to your afternoon plans, you'll have to have an umbrella with you, but you'll also need the sunglasses, and you'll be able to wear short sleeves as temperatures are going to be on the mild side by the end of the day. Of course, you want a light jacket perhaps as you go out and about this morning, especially in places that are over to the west of Highway 24 in particular. Day forecast for today, then it calls for a chance for showers and storms. We go through 4 o'clock. Temperatures topping out in the 70s in the Springs and in the 80s, lower 80s in Pueblo. Overall, very nice day to do all the outdoor plans. And we'll show you the details in that 7-day forecast, let you know what your high temperature is going to look like today, and of course show you that chance for the showers and storms with the SkyCast as well. Angelica?
All right, thank you so much, Jay. Well, it's a gloomy Memorial Day weekend for several travelers in southeastern states. Tropical storm Bonnie has made landfall, and states like South Carolina are feeling the impact. But beachgoers are trying to make the best of a rainy situation. ABC's Lindsay Maloney has more.
Rain continues to fall here on Folly Beach. But holiday beachgoers aren't letting Tropical Storm Bonnie rain on their parade.
Yeah, we're making the most of it.
Caitlin Farrell is visiting from Greenville. She's here for her bachelorette party.
You come here, you spend money, you want to have a good time. My girls are putting up with it. I love them. Ride or die.
The popular restaurant Blue looks forward to Memorial Weekend, and business this time of year is usually booming. But even with a partially full dining room, They are serving up a positive attitude.
You can't beat Mother Nature, it is what it is. So we're trying to just kind of do our best with it, have a good time. We've got a lot of people staying here, a lot of people that are on vacation. So we try to keep that in mind. They got a lot worse than we do.
The weather conditions aren't ideal for everyone, but Jimmy has been surfing since he was 7 and looks forward to days like today.
It's only like 4.5, 5 foot swells right now. So you get a really good wave, especially with all the wind. That's like, you get a southeast wind right now, and it's really clean because all the rain is like cleaning up the waves. So it's almost perfect surf right now.
With a predicted wet weekend in the forecast, these beach lovers have no other choice but to go with the flow.
Well, back home, raids on illegal marijuana grows shipping to out-of-state markets have made several headlines in Colorado, though Colorado Springs has seemed untouched. Well, that's about to change. Mayor John Suthers says he expects hundreds of busts in the coming months. That's according to the Denver Post. Now, they won't focus on your average home grows. Instead, officials are targeting unregistered, commercial-sized operations run by out-of-state residents. Tim Scott, the Drug Enforcement Agency's lead in charge of the Colorado Springs Bureau, told City Council last month that Afghanistan is the source country for heroin. Mexico is the source country for methamphetamines, and Colorado is the source state for marijuana. Well, a sheriff's deputy is not on administrative leave after hitting a bicyclist. It happened during a training event, according to the Denver Post. A 60-year-old man was taken to the hospital for a head injury, but should be okay. Greeley police are now investigating that crash. So far, they say there are no clear violations of policy of procedure, but the investigation is still in its early stages. Well, we're still waiting to learn who the victim is of a deadly fire in Florence. It happened in the San Juan apartment complex off Highway 115 early yesterday. It wasn't until crews got the fire under control that they found the body of one of the tenants. KRDO News Channel 13's Katie Spencer spoke to neighbors who remember the victim.
The call came in just after 1:50 Saturday morning about a fire at the San Juan apartment complex.
I saw lights, so I came out to check. The whole complex was blocked off by police cars, ambulances, and
Fremont County Sheriff's deputies ran into the building to evacuate the people in their apartments.
Heavy smoke. When the officers opened the door to go in of the building, the hallway, they encountered heavy smoke, extreme heat.
2 people were taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation, and 1 person was treated for minor burns from the heat. Once the fire was under control, the Florence Fire Department found the female victim.
That's why they're going through the steps they're going through to eliminate any kind of suspicion if there was.
Neighbors say the woman who lived in the bottom apartment where the fire started was a good person.
she was a really nice lady.
The cause of the fire and the cause of the death are still under investigation.
We're sorry for the loss of any life, right now, and we'll have like I said, the investigation is going to continue.
Neighbors say they were shocked and saddened by the news.
She was a wonderful person. She was an artist.
In Florence, Katie Spencer, KRDO News Channel 13.
And that fire is being investigated by Florence Police, Fremont County Sheriff's Office, and the CBI. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the cause of that fire and the victim's identity as we continue to learn more information. Well, hundreds are expected to pack the streets of Old Colorado City again today. It's all part of the 41st Annual Territory Days Festival. Territory Days commemorates Old Colorado City's status as the first capital of the Colorado Territory back in 1861. It features food, crafts, vendors, live music, and dozens of special performances. 41 years means a lot of memories, and the festival holds a special place in many people's